continuing on with sneaking into Gaunt's office, alright Gumshoe, what can you tell me about Chief Gaunt himself? Like, what do you actually know about him? Because we don't really know enough about him. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of those SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why would you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, now, then. Let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go like that. Sorry, this guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gaunt might be a suspect, do you? What? Yeah, Mr. Wright, what do we think of him? Oh. Chief Gaunt. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. There he goes, ignoring me again. Well, he thought about it at least. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff I can look at here. So we have this side and this side. Well, let's look around a bit. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. First, let's examine the big old organ. The Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department. It's on the 2nd floor, and this is the 15th. When a detective screws up, the Chief calls him to his office and makes him listen to the organ for hours. What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for the ringing in his ears. So it's an instrument of punishment, literally. But aren't the Chief's ears affected? He never listens to anyone anyway. That's besides the point. He never listens to anyone anyway. Oh, that's a nice suit of armor. And a window. Can I examine the window? You can see pretty far from 15 stories up. If you were to drop that suit of armor from here... At first, the Chief wanted to use stained glass for his window. Really? Why didn't he? They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view. Oh. Stained glass or not, it's a huge window. I'd say more like it's a huge room. That is a big room. This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons? Sure as pal, the Chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor? Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. You don't have any taxes to pay. Shh. Be careful what you say. Of what you say. Who knows, the Chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak. he slowly opens up the helmet of the armor. Hello. I don't think he'd fit in there. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. Cut it out, you guys don't know how scary that guy could be. Oh, I have an idea at this point. Is this a little safe here? Oh, this is a safe, isn't it? Safe? That word is ripe with intrigue. Oh, okay, if you say so. It looks like the code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. A 7-digit number. I think I might know what it is. Wait! I think I know what it is. Would it be... Well, 1 second. Is this the ID card record? Is 777 Gaunt? I keep thinking it's Gaunt. That's 1, 2, 3... Yeah, that's 7 numbers. You know what? Would it hurt if I tried? I think that's what Edgeworth's pointing to. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday? It's... No. No, I don't want to try your birthday. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Okay. A lot of beeps. I'm trying it. Yes? Oh, so it was his number. Okay. Code confirmed. Access granted. Yeah, that was his number then. That's good to know. Bingo. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal? 777. Yeah, 7s. The final ID card number on that record. What? The number on the mysterious executor office who entered the room that day. You mean... Yes. That ID number. Thank you. Yes. I think you're 1-7 shy this time. That can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gaunt's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? Yeah, let's go look inside that thing. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's oh, that's a piece. Oh, that's a piece of the vase. A shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's something else in here too. What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth, and it has a fingerprint on it. This is it. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. I think it's Marshall's. One of the Marshals. Oh, well, I just thought. Just a thought. Is it? Oh, is that it? Is that all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. But that's a lot of information there. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken shard from a cup. Looks like pieces of evidence. They look like pieces of evidence, but you, unless you can prove they have something to do with the case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident? Come on. There's gotta be something we can show the detective. Okay. So I guess I need to present them. Maybe if I present the... Okay, so we have the shard. He didn't let us, yeah, it's not actually in the evidence, so I can't present them. Yeah, it's that piece missing from the jar. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Present the jar. Maybe he'll let me get the shard. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? All of us put that back together. Oh, those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic about that, yeah. Wasn't this a piece of evidence from that case? That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? You mean this one? That was in the safe? Yes, that one. That was in the safe. Give him a minute. Oh, I think he figured something out. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Assemble fragments. Okay, here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Mr. Wright, here's some glue. If I can piece this together again, I'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Oh, I like this little game thing. Too bad it's about that easy. Yeah. Okay. Combine. Yeah, that was extremely easy. There. It fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of evidence, piece of this jar in his safe, which he hid a piece of evidence, pretty much. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident, but... Hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others. Oh. There's a reddish line on it. Is that blood? A reddish line. That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? The unstable jar data has been updated. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to look at, maybe I gotta look at it again? Let me see what we got with the jar going on. Or do I want to get the piece of cloth real quick? Oh, wait, yeah, for the cloth, maybe if I can get the... Okay, for the cloth I want to get the fingerprint and actually see whose fingerprint that is, and then that could relate it to the case. But first, about this jar... Well, let me see what the court record says first. There's blood on it. Evidence from the SL9 case. Chief Gant safe. Blood found. Examine the blood. Hey, look here. It's hard to make out, but there's a dark red stain here. Huh. Looks like blood. This piece the chief has is different, though. The blood stains on the other pieces are just spots. But this one's a line. That's odd. Maybe he's writing something. Or someone was writing something. I don't know. Kind of like when Mia wrote Maya's name. Oh, who knows? Maybe if I okay, so I'll go get the leather now. I don't know what presenting that would do. Fingerprinting set. Yeah. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So, you want to take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, Detective. Alright, go to town, sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh, haha. I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? Yeah, thanks, Gumshoe. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Oh no, not this again! No! No! Oh no. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then, once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away. What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times. Alright, let's get this over with. Let me get ready to... Okay. What print do I want to investigate? Does it matter this time? They all look fairly decent. The thumbprint's like the biggest. And most clear. Well, the middle one's also clear. The pinky's not so clear. That finger's not so clear, that finger's not... I'll go with the thumb. You know what? Oh boy. This again. Okay, I think the trick was you gotta put it all, like, a lot of this. I had so many failures with this way back. Make sure I cover the entire thing. Okay, and mute the microphone. Huh, I gave it my best shot. That kind of result won't be good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print. Okay, let's try a different finger then. Okay, fine. It wasn't the thumb. The thumb looked really clear, I'm sorry. Well, my second guess would be the middle finger, so... I'm just gonna try the middle finger. If the middle finger fails, I'll try... I don't think I want to try the pointer finger, though. That one didn't look very... That one looked the worst out of all of them, honestly. The pinky also looks decent. Maybe it's the pinky. No, wait. Let me get ready to blow. Oh, it looks like we got the print. Okay. Now, I guess we're comparing the fingerprint. Okay. Well, whose print would this be? Oh, it's definitely not Gant's. Okay. Meekin's. Definitely not. Not yours. Not Bruce Goodman's. Definitely not Gumshoe's. It's a little closer on this one. No, I don't... No, the middle part's a little different. Okay, middle part's the same. There's a little circle right there to the left within the center. That is Emma's. Why is Emma's fingerprints on this? That's really weird. It is hers, though. Huh. That actually confuses me a little bit. Why is her fingerprint on this piece of cloth? What's this cloth from? Comparison complete. Match found. Yeah, it is hers. This is really weird. No, how can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing on here? Hey, have you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Why aren't you just telling her? Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints. Psst. Hey, you, over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Thanks, Gumshoe. Strip of cloth folded and added to the court record. I feel like you're gonna slip the tongue to Emma though, sometime. Can I talk to you about anything yet? No, nothing new. Okay. Anyway, I guess I gotta go examine it. I got both of those pieces of evidence now. I don't know what that blood line is. I feel like it was somebody trying to write something in blood. And I have no idea why Emma's fingerprints were on that piece of cloth. I thought it would be Marshall. Or something. I thought it was like a piece of leather. Maybe it was like Marshall. A cloth from Marshall when he died, but I was wrong. Anyway, I guess I'll keep examining the room. I haven't looked at the desk yet. Or... okay, looked at the safe. Little... is that a phone? Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... oh, it's you two! Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence, used in a case. A list of evidence. In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this. Hey, Edgeworth said something about that too. Hey, look at this case name. Huh? SL9 incident? I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said I wonder what... no, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long. That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-size list of evidence. The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists went twice as long. Yeah, that's what that's what Edgeworth said earlier. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about the case. Oh, it would appear so. Evidence list added to the court record. Well, was I any help? Of course! Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Oh no. Oh boy. No, that isn't very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Chief Gant! Yeah, I had a feeling it was him, so I just automatically like, yep, we're screwed. We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out the window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir... Now get out. Yes, sir. Oh boy. We'll be on our way too then. Wait, you, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like to word with you. But, sir, I'm not licensed scientific investigator yet. You, with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Mr. Wright. Oh no. Look, pal, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, the chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Also, there's some things I really wanted to examine in there that I didn't get to examine. I'm kind of disappointed now. But anyway, now that I've seen evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. It's hard to believe anyone could keep quiet about it all this time. Anyway, you listen to me, pal? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with Chief again. Later, pal. Oh, Gumshoe's gonna go beg for his job on his knees. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. She'll be busy for the rest of the day. February 24th, Detention Center. Visitors room. Oh, I guess we're gonna go... I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. Who it is you're hiding behind those words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. That is a good chance. Alright, let's ask her. Why are you keeping quiet? I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so, because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No. I think you're afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom may I ask is this person you are speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? Gant. Easily. I don't think you'd be afraid of anyone else anyway. Well, Miss Guy? Mr. Wright, you are addressing the Chief Prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a little bit more about the circumstances? Alright, let's spill what we know. We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Well, if you and Edgeworth will be brought to the Board of Inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name is never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly investigated the evidence was me. I had access because I was the second in command of the investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Gant. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in the case. Well, we have the jar he was hiding, which was hiding a trail of blood on it. That could have been a big... Because the leather doesn't really tell me much other than hiding... Well, it does tell me that Emma's fingerprints on there, but I don't exactly know what that entails. But the jar clearly has blood in some sort of, you know, line, maybe looking to write something, and he was hiding this from the court. So maybe, yeah, I'd go with this, honestly. I just found this in the safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this strip of cloth. Oh, it's both. Okay. Do you think? Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all this blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come on. Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Your orders? So you did kill him, but you were forced to. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside of the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car, so maybe Gant did the murder, but he... Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. Okay, so it is... I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk was broken. I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife. I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That would be Edgeworth's knife. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand? Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. So Miss Star did see what she claims to have seen, but so that makes sense. Okay. Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that, by whatever means possible. So she hid the knife so that they wouldn't bring up so she could disconnect it from the SL9 case from before, which is why she hid her muffler inside of with the knife in it inside of the. Okay, I get that. So you hid Dark's knife. The weapon she hid in the muffler. Yeah. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped up the knife with your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister. To tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about them day before. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted the fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust, or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean, not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Officer Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubt he had must have disappeared. So, your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. To be continued. Ooh, that's a lot of information. Save steer cleared stat shit up to this point. Yes.